there are rules to this game, and if you break these rules, you could lose a lot of money. So today we're going to talk about, some trading rules or some tips when it comes to trading, because you definitely want to be on point when you are trading, right? And we're going to look at some quotes from the GOAT, Jesse Livermore. Okay, if you don't know who he is, he's a trader in the early 1900s. Actually, during his whole career, he made $100 million, and that $100 million today is actually worth at least $1.5 billion. So he was a good trader and he has a lot of knowledge. So let's look at some of his quotes. The first quote I have is, "Money is made by sitting, not trading." Okay, that is 100% correct. Guys, you do not want to force trades, right? You don't want to take a buy or a sell just because the market is moving. We are pretty much waiting for that setup to come to us. That's the best way to trade. It's not by just, saying, "Oh yeah, that looks good, let me buy." No, if it's not part of your system, don't take the trade. So that's a great quote from Jesse Livermore. So let's go to the next one. "Don't take action with a trade until the market itself confirms your opinion. Be a little late in the trade is insurance that your opinion is correct." In other words, don't be an impatient trader. Wow, this is good because I talk about this all the time. Sometimes I'm not the first buyer or seller when the market hits my level, okay? Sometimes I want to wait for a little bit more confirmation before it tells me that it wants to go in my direction, okay? So this tells you that if you really want to have a decent career when it comes to trading, it's best to look for confirmation before you even try to get in a trade. All right, so let's go to the next quote. "The game of speculation is the most uniformly fascinating game in the world, but it's not a game for the stupid, the mentally lazy, the person of inferior emotional balance, or the get-rich-quick adventure. They will die poor." And this is 100% correct, okay? If you're coming in this game and you're trying to get rich quick, this is not going to work for you. If you're coming in the game and your emotions are not on point, this is not for you. And if you're lazy, guys, definitely this is not for you. So I agree 100% with this. And think about this, guys. This is a trader that traded the market hundreds of years ago. We're talking about in the early 1900s. So it's amazing how the same rules apply now, right? We're talking about 100 years ago. We traders, we talk about the same stuff to this day. So it's amazing. So let's go to the next quote. "To anticipate the market is to gamble. To be patient and react only when the market gives you signals is to speculate." Okay, this is 100% correct. Guys, I like to react. That's the type of trader I am. I believe that's one of the best ways to trade. It's best to wait for the market to show you that it wants to go up or show you that it wants to go down. Why are you trying to predict something that didn't even happen yet? So to me, the way I like to trade, I like to see a reaction at a certain level and then I take a trade. And to me, that's way better than trying to, gamble or try to, predict the future to the point where, you're just blindly saying, okay, I think the market is going to go up. So let's go to the next quote. "The market does not beat them. They beat themselves, because though they have brains, they cannot sit tight." Oh man, this is a good one, because a lot of people can't sit tight. And not only that, this basically tells you that, listen, I can give you a profitable system, but that doesn't mean anything. If you do not follow the rules, then you're going to make that profitable system an unprofitable system, okay? Just like you said, the market doesn't beat you. You beat yourself. So you're the one that's trying to do extra things, like trying to predict or trying to say, "Oh, you know what? Let me move my stop loss a little bit, or let me just buy some more, or let me break my rules a little bit. I might get away with it this time, so let me just break my rules." So you, at the end of the day, is going to either make yourself successful or unsuccessful. Don't blame the market. Don't blame the system. Don't blame anything else. Blame yourself. So I like this one. All right, so let's go to another one. "There is only one side to the stock market, and it's not a bull side or a bear side, but the right side." And this is true. So just because you want the market to go up doesn't mean that the market will go up. The market is going to go where the market wants to go, right? So if the market looks like it wants to go up, but it goes down, you can't say, "Oh man, I thought it was going to go up." No, who cares? It's what the market is doing right now. So if it's going up and it breaks key support, now you might have to change your bias. You can't just keep on thinking about the market is going to go up. Now it's doing something else. So you got to say, all right, either I stay out the market or I'm going to switch my bias and I might go short. So let's go to another one. There's nothing new in Wall Street. There can't be, because speculation is as old as the hills. Whatever happens in the stock market today has happened before and will happen again. And this is 100% true. Actually, let me read another quote because it actually goes with this. Wall Street never changes. The pockets change, the suckers change, the stocks change, but Wall Street never changed because human nature never changes. And I love this quote because this is 100% true. A lot of people will say, well, do you think this strategy will disappear or this? Honestly, if you're trading price action, which is human behavior, none of that stuff will change because you're trading behavior. Right. So if you're looking at the market, right, for example, I remember I was looking at a market and it was like a chart from 1950. The same patterns that show up today showed up in 1950 because human beings, we don't really do anything new. Honestly, for the most part, we behave the same. OK, so don't think that human beings are, always changing. No, we still have the same behavior patterns, right? So we still get sad, we get angry, we get mad, fearful, greedy. So all of those different things are going to show up in the chart, okay? So that's why he said Wall Street will never change, okay? We're always going to have people that's greedy. You're always going to have people that's fearful. You're always going to have people that's, being tricked or manipulated or whatever the case is. So it's never going to change. And I love this because it's true. Now, let's go to the next quote. The stock market is never obvious. It's designed to fool most of the people most of the time. And this is a good one. This is a good one because, I remember when I first started, right? I swore that somebody was literally looking at my screen. Every time I press buy, that trade, they would stop me out. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? I remember being on a crazy losing streak. And I'm like, yo, something's wrong. Like they are watching my screen. I know it, right? And again, it goes back to this quote. The market is never obvious. It's designed to fool most people most of the time. So it's going to get to the point where if you don't recognize when they are trying to fool you, then guess what? You're going to be, you're going to be fooled. So it's best to recognize when they fool people, right? And then make strategies on top of that or make strategies around that so you won't be fooled. Of course, you're not going to win 100% of the time, but at least you have an idea or a general idea. Okay, this looks like a trap. You know what? Let me trade the trap or let me just sit out. Okay, so yes, I definitely agree with this. This is definitely a good one. Now let's go to another one. No one ever went broke by taking profits. Now, a lot of people will disagree with this. I'm more agreeing with this because you definitely want to take profits. A lot of people try to hold for whole runs a lot of times and they won't make profits at all because it will come right back to them. So yes, taking profits is actually a good thing. When it's not a good thing is when you taking it too early. Like, so you have let's say you have a TP at 1-to-1, right? And you taking it before the 1-to-1, then yes, that's a problem. Okay, you're taking it too early. But if you're taking profits, that's not a problem. So I definitely agree with that. All right, let's go to another one. Don't give me timing, give me time. Ooh, I love this one. Don't give me timing, give me time. Okay, so basically he's saying that, hey, our timing might be off, okay? But give me enough time, I'm going to figure this out. Or give me another chance, I might make this trade work. Because sometimes when I take a trade, the first try might not work, okay? I might have to try maybe 2 times before it might work. So yes, I love this. Don't give me timing, give me time. All right, so let's go to another one. Never try to sell the top. It isn't wise. Sell after a reaction if there's no rally. Guys, this is coming from a trader that is from the early 1900s. He's saying the same thing that we are saying right now. Basically, he's saying that don't try to predict the top, right? It's not wise. Look for some type of reaction. And I tell you guys this all the time. Look for a reversal pattern first before you even try to look for a sell. Why are you trying to predict a reversal when there's no sign of a reversal? So he is 100% correct. I love this. Okay, so let's go to another one. The average man doesn't wish to be told that it is a bull market or a bear market. What he desires is to be told specifically which particular stock to buy or sell. He wants to get something for nothing. He does not wish to work. He doesn't even wish to have to think. This is a very good one. You see it all the time. Most traders don't want to think. They don't want to work. They just want things handed to them. Okay, Guys, you have to put in the work. This is a sport, a professional sport, and it's a individual sport. So you have to put in work, right? No one is coming to save you. I actually create a short not too long ago saying no one is coming to save you. Okay, you have to save yourself. You have to put in that work. So don't look for people to, save you or think for you. Okay, but this is definitely a good quote. So let's go to the last quote. A loss never bothers me after I take it. I forget it overnight. But being wrong, not taking the loss, that is what does damage to the pocketbook and to the soul. And it's crazy. And the crazy part is he's 100% correct, but he broke his rule, because that's one of the things that he did at the end of his career. He actually broke this rule to the point where he lost a lot of money, or most of his money. So basically what he's saying is not taking a loss, meaning that the market is going against you, but you're not putting your stop loss at the correct spot, so you probably don't even have a stop loss at all, or you moving your stop loss, or whatever the case is, and the markets keep going down, and you see your account go down, and it's going to get to the point where you say, you know what, I can't even close out for a loss, because if I do, I'm gonna lose a lot. So you keep on watching your account go down and down and down. So he actually broke his rule, unfortunately, at the end of his career. But yes, you should not let a trade bother you or loss bother you, okay? Because it's just one trade. Make sure that you have your stop loss in place. Make sure that you, follow your risk management strategies, because that's going to help you save your money at the end of the day. So guys, I enjoy reading these quotes. I believe that this will help a lot of struggling traders, and it's amazing. Okay, we talking about hundreds of years ago, right? We talking about what? I remember he was trading maybe early 1920s, 1930s. So yes, we're talking about close to 100 years ago, right? And the same stuff that he's talking about now, guys, we could relate to. So it's amazing. Don't break your rules. Continue to trade the right way. Continue to understand that this game, it's not a game where you just come in here to break the rules or come in here to predict the future. No, we have to react, especially if you want to be a price action trader. React and go from there. Let the market tell you what it wants to do first, and then react, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to learn how I trade, link below in the description. Thanks a lot for your time. Comment below, because I try to answer all you guys' questions, and have a great day.